saw on Twitter, MVP, one of friend of the show.
He's been on the show several times.
Montel Vontavious Porter,
yes,
former WWE superstar, parted ways with the company he was working with, MLW.
Yeah, they're based in Major League Wrestling, Court Bowers promotion, based in Florida, Orlando.
Put something out on Twitter saying that he's no longer affiliated with Major League Wrestling in any form. The podcast has been put on indefinite hiatus.
Yeah,
I think
the VIP Lounge.
Yeah, I think
because it was hosted on MLW.com, which does a few other podcasts. Jim Cornette.
What do you think happened, man? What do you think happened, man? Because he was kind of vague by saying, "I'm leaving, but I don't know why."
Yeah, that's weird to say at the very least. I like Envy a lot. Envy, I've gotten to know a few times when he comes over to the roast shows, and we've seen him out and about in different places. But,
but you've had jobs before, right?
Right.
And left those jobs.
Right.
But you normally knew why you left the job. Am I right or wrong?
There would normally be a reason,
right?
Wouldn't you say?
I worked at Fiesta, my first job. I was 16 years old. And in South Park, right there, it's still there, Fiesta. I remember calling in one day, and I disguised my voice as my mother. And
how did that sound?
Excuse me, Mr. Bastine, Booker's not going to be able to come to work today.
You pulled a Buff Bagwell.
I'm sorry, and and Bastine, the manager, said, just tell him to come pick his final checkup. I knew why I got fired from that job. The guy knew it was me lying.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of work that day. You know what I mean? When the chicken shack, when I was working there, I knew, when it was time, back in the day, I remember working a scaffolding job. I was like, man, I refused to go up the scaffold more than 10 feet. They let me go off that job. I knew why? I was, relieved of all duties.
Right.
You know what I mean? MVP, former WWE superstar, like I say, left there. He went to NJPW.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Right.
Stayed there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
He left there and went to
TNA.
TNA Wrestling.
Yeah.
He wrestled there for
a year or two.
6 months to a year or so. A vacation, good vacation. Went there from...
signed with Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Was there for...
Well, there was a contract thing that happened there.
Yeah.
Remember, he had, I think he spoke about...
Didn't actually do any TV.
No.
Now,
it was like a contract dispute.
MLW discrepancy.
Yeah, I think he won I think he was their champion at one point.
Yeah.
He may have been.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you think? What do you think it was, man? What do you think?
I don't know what happened with MLW. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to find. I don't know. I mean, you know him way better than I, but maybe he just wants to find the right situation.
Well, I tell you, ain't too many more companies left. I can tell you that right now. You know what I mean? So, so I don't know what happened with it, but I tell you, man, the moral to this story, more than anything, is, man, we just talked about it earlier. When you're a part of something, man, you could be great at what you do.
Right.
I'm talking about extraordinary.
Or as Bruce Lee says,
extraordinary. You know what I mean? And people don't like it and you won't stick around too long. But you could be good at what you do and people like you and you stick around forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you are 100% about something and you truly down with, what you believe in, you speak up 100% of the time.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
But the thing is, you got to be willing to know you about to get fired when you speak up 100% of the time. You got to know it's a possibility you're going to get fired. But my thing is this: if I speak up when it's at that 100% mark, whatever I say is going to be relevant to the point, to the person that's listening is going to take a second thought and say, maybe you got something there. You know what I mean? Because I'm 100% right, and I'm ready to walk out the door. But I'm talented. You know what I mean? So it's going to be some compromise there, but when you 99% you're not sure, just keep your mouth shut. That's the moral to that story, guys. Hey.
I don't know. Like I said, I think MVP is a great talent. And like I said, maybe he's just trying to find the right situation. Yeah. That could be the thing. Because sometimes, you always said you created your own, right? Because you wanted your own. You didn't want anybody telling you what you can and can't do.
I'm 53 years old, man. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. You feel me?
Envy's what, in his 40s, right? Mid-40s?
44, I think.
44?
Yeah.
So maybe he got to the Booker T level, and he's like, I'm not going to be told what to do. I'm talent. I want my own.
Hey, man, getting to that level right there, man, you gotta. I just got a text coming in. It might be MV.
He might be listening. He might be hot at you. It sounds like several texts, so you might be in a real world of trouble right now. But, I think it's just finding the right situation. I talk about with Dwight Howard. He signed with his 7th team today, the Washington Wizards, and maybe he's just trying to find his lane, right, Eddie Ed? He's just trying to find his lane.
True.
Is that MV texting you?
No, that wasn't MV texting me, man. But I thought it was.
You got nervous for a second.
He like,
Book got a little tight.
Why y'all talking about me up there, Nah, man, but I'm just saying.
Maybe we should have MV on.
You know what? I think we should get him on the show. That way we can clear up all the, the hoopla as far as what really happened. Because me personally, I really want to know. You know what I mean? Because I got an independent company, Reality of Wrestling. I check out the independent companies out there in the world. MLW is a company that's coming up. They got some great sponsors behind it.
Yeah, they got a nice little TV deal.
Yeah, they got a great TV deal. They got the podcast thing going.
Yeah.
They got the radio.
Yeah. The network.
They got so much going on. So me personally, because I wouldn't mind getting hooked up with that little gig myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little side gig, I'm just a consultant. You know what I mean? That's all. I'm just a consultant. I don't want to manage or anything like that. All I do is consult. You know what I mean? And push your company in the right direction. So, hey.
Yeah, I think they got some jabron named Rich Bocchini doing their commentary. I think I can go in there and
do
a little better job.
Him, he used to work here messing it up all the time. You know what I mean? I remember that guy with the glasses.
With the glasses,
yeah. I never liked him. Live in Hollywood, guys.
Yeah, make sure y'all get it right now. The album is out. Booker T, Brad Gilmore, live in Hollywood.
Yeah. Get it, man. And the thing is, just like the show right now, it's all fun. It's you know what? A lot of it is just jokes, so don't take it personal or anything like that. But the album is live. Tell them where they can get it, man.
Yeah, you can get it on Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Wherever CDs are sold. It's going to be in stores as well soon. Where your Best Buy just announced they're not doing CDs anymore, but there still are places that will do it.
Hey, look here.
We support local.
I just ordered 200 of them. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be selling them out of my trunk at Cane's Chicken next week.
Old school.
Yeah, yes. You know what I mean? So, guys, come over there and holler at me. I might, in South Park, I might even go to Timmy Chan's.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? I might go to Timmy Chan's.
You go to Timmy Chan's and your stomach won't be right for the rest of the week.
No, I'm talking about the original Timmy Chan's over there on MLK Boulevard. You know what I mean?
I know where you're talking about.
I can get rid of all of them in one whop. You know what I mean?
In one whop. I love that.
No, I'm serious. So definitely, guys, go to realityofwrestling.com if you do want to get one of the Hollywood albums.
Real quick, though.